Hello, my name is David Mahalik. I'm an engineer here at Fort Defiance Industries, and today I'm going to talk to you about the controls and indicators of the water recovery system. So right here we have the water level sight gauge, and again we have a high mark and a low mark. Before each cycle you're going to want to maintain this at the high level, and as cycles are run and condensation from the chamber is run to the water recovery system, this will fill up, which is okay, and never let it get below the low mark. Over here we have the rocker switch. It's the water to sterilizer switch. So if I press this, it's going to pump water up to the sterilizer main unit. So again, as the water drops in the sterilizer main unit, if you press this rocker switch, it'll send water up to the sterilizer main unit. Right here I have the on and off switch, and that's just the on and off switch for the whole water recovery system. Right here is the power in connection, and the water recovery system draws its power from the sterilizer main unit. So whenever the sterilizer tells this to turn on, it's sending the power through this cord and connection. Down here we have the drain valve right here. So if I open this up, this is how I drain the water out of the water recovery system. So there's a hose connection just like on the sterilizer main unit, and again use the red drain hose. And there's always potential burn hazard. The water can get hot during operation, so be aware of that, and definitely don't want to use that red high temp drain hose. Right here I have the inlet fill connection, and this is a special connection. It's a cam and groove fitting, and we did that because the female cam and groove connection is on the water softener, which we'll show you here in a second. And that's just those two work together, and definitely want to encourage you to use the water softener to fill up the water recovery system. Right here I have a special carry handle with a hole in it, and this hole provides access to the motor is actually mounted right behind this carry handle, and if after long-term storage or transport, you want to check the rotation of the motor, you have access to a little bolt where you can turn it with a flathead screwdriver. So that's all the controls and indicators for the right side of the water recovery system, and we'll swing around back to the left and talk about the left side. All right, here we are at the left side of the water recovery system, again talking about the controls and indicators. On this side we have the red hose, which is the condensate from sterilizer in. And so this is connected up to the chamber of the sterilizer main unit, and condensation throughout the cycle is going to drain through this hose and back into the water recovery system, so that water can be used later for future cycles. Like we mentioned earlier, the blue hose is the recovered water to sterilizer, so this is an outlet hose. So whenever you press that rocker switch on the right side, the water is going to pump out up into the sterilizer main unit. Also mentioned earlier the vacuum exhaust hose. This is an inlet hose, so whenever the water recovery system is drawing a vacuum from the sterilizer main unit, all the steam is going to be evacuated through this hose into the water recovery system. We also have a panel fan right here, and this is going to be rejecting just the hot air inside the water recovery system. Again, just like the sterilizer main unit, we have carry handles, and there's 4 of these, 2 on each side to carry the unit.